Vermicelli cake or Sawine cake is not really a Trini thing.
Oh.
It's a Guyanese thing that a lot of Trinis have adapted now.
Here with Asma, and she's going to help us to make vermicelli cake.
You could buy either regular and do your own parching, or you could get it already parched, which cuts down your time.
So we have Viverde cream of coconut, and this is what we're going to use as our sweetening substitute. Normally people would use condensed milk, but today we want to try something different, and we'll get a different flavor profile and experience.
A lot of people want to stay away from too much sugars, and then you'll get some good fats because it's coconut.
Win-win.
Yes.
Just like last time, I will be Asma's glorified stirrer.
You know, the sous chef has to do all the work, right? Right. We're gonna get it on. We're gonna add a little bit of butter in. And this is just to parch and get a little bit more brown. I'm gonna add some cinnamon sticks into it. So this will just infuse, and maybe about 12 cloves. Now you could calculate cloves so you could take it out before you set it into your tray, so that nobody would be biting into it. And just stir that around there. Stir it around just so it'll just kind of infuse into it. I'm gonna give you a little bit more heat. So this is a real time saver here with this pre-parched.
Oh, the entire pot.
It's 400 grams. It gives you quite a bit. Now the reason why we're parching it, one, it's to infuse flavor, and two, I find at this stage it's a little too light. When you add water to it, it's gonna wash out the color, and you know, everybody in the Caribbean like a little brown golden look. So this is gonna absorb the butter here, and so you'll get flavor into your greens.
So don't have it sitting there, continue stirring. What color is good color? Because it's already parched, and when the butter coats it, it kind of...
So the trick is, let me show you the trick. So the trick is you just take a grain and put it in. As it absorbs the water, the color lightens.
Right.
So you know if you've reached the stage that you want it to be. If you want it darker, you parch a little bit more. If you like it at that color, you stay right there. Let's get this one going as well. 3.5 cups of water, right? Vermicelli cake or Sawine cake is not really a Trini thing.
Oh.
It's a Guyanese thing that a lot of Trinis have adapted now. So we're going to introduce you all to a Guyanese who taught me how to make vermicelli cake. Come on, mommy. So this is my mom, and she's Guyanese. So meet Bibi Rihanna Mohammed. So mommy is the one who taught me how to make Sawine cake. We're adding cinnamon sticks. And some cloves. And we're also going to put in some ground cardamom or elaichi. This is gonna flavor our Sawine cake.
Yeah, you get any smell now.
Get your cardamom in now so it will boil with the water so it's not grainy. If you wait too long and it doesn't get a chance to boil, you get that funny taste and you get that graininess.
That's if flavor would stay in.
And you don't have to tin it continuously, but you just watch it while it's happening so that, you know, you just give it a little stir from time to time.
When I started to do it, lots of people didn't like it. For some reason, but in Guyana, it's always the first day of Ramadan my mother will make. On Eid day, everybody makes the cake.
Once it comes to a boil, we will then add our parched vermicelli. Just be careful because it's going to bubble. And let it absorb the water with all the goodness of those spices. You want to wait for it to absorb the liquid and swell.
Oh.
When it starts to swell, then you know it's gonna absorb your... It wouldn't be rubbery and it wouldn't be stiff. If you do it too quickly, it doesn't get the chance to multiply.
Try it down there, you don't get that watery flavor, you get all the milky flavor.
Right.
Yeah, that's the thing.
When you bunge your curry.
Yeah.
I just take a peep at it. Yeah, this is good. So it's ready now. That's what we want. Okay, now this looks nice and rich and creamy. I wish you could smell the aroma through the camera. Now, if you like, you could actually add some vanilla essence into it. We're not going to put any today, but that's an option.
So we're going to add this strawberry show here. Coconut cream.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the consistency. It's just like condensed milk.
You get that nice aroma.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Yeah.
So how many of these are we adding?
We're going to use 2 of these.
2 cans.
Yes. If you want, you could increase the heat a little so that it would start absorbing and we'll get a little reduction in the liquid.
So you can see the viscosity of the liquid changing as the heat increases and it begins to absorb, and especially with the addition of the coconut cream. Asma, so how are we picking out these cloves? I know you were saying,
We'll take a spoon.
Yeah. So what?
When it starts to thicken up, yeah, it'll be easy to just pick them up. We may not be able to get all of them, but as many as we could, so that nobody would bite into it and,
If you have a toothache, it will work out for you. Yeah.
So while Melina's doing that, I'm going to prep the tray for putting our sawine cake in. So we'll do a small one and a large one. Put my fingers right into the butter and butter in the tray, just like when you butter for cake, except we're not using any flour. In this kitchen, they don't know about making a little bit of something. We were 5 children, so there's always a big pot in here. And somebody's always dropping by, and whatever mommy makes, she always has to share with her neighbors, her friends.
Right, so the milk was bubbling just now, and it's a lot harder to turn the spoon, so that means it's drying up. The liquid is drying up.
I like the richness and that creamy taste, and I really wanted it to be moist so that when you bite into it, it doesn't feel like a dry cake. 2 tins of the coconut cream is really going to give you that nice, that perfect amount of sweetness when you take it out of the fridge.
So if you're not feeling very cake, you could just dip out some right now, later, some into a bowl, and you could enjoy it.
Would you like to taste it at this point?
Say wine, guys.
Are you coming?
That's why I want to stir. You want to take out something? Stir in the pot or else.
If we look all greasy, it's because it is hot in here.
Very hot in here. Pretty good, Asma. Well, I know you can't taste because you have to break it fast. And it's sweet enough. It's amazing what that coconut cream did for this.
Gonna add some raisins. And we're gonna add some cherries, so a little color. The almonds. Look how pretty. We've used about ½ cup of everything. If you like, you could use more or you could use less.
The pot tends to calm down before it was bubbling and trying to challenge me in the kitchen. But we are the master of the pots, right?
You see the pot?
Look. It's just bright pops of red.
See, it's coming in here. It's getting thicker and thicker. Soon it's going to be ready, but we wanted to cook down a little bit more. The more it dries in the pot, the faster it's going to set when we put it into the fridge. Nice. Knock your pot on each side. Ah, you like that. I'm going to turn it off at this point because I don't want it to dry more. If it gets too dry, we're not going to like it.
You can just dump it now.
At the top of it now, as we spoon it up, we're going to put some more butter. It helps to enhance the flavor, and it also will give you that nice smooth glaze. Put a little bit on it, a little bit of the butter. Just remember, it's hot, so be very careful. We're going to place this into the fridge for about an hour, and then it will be time for the grand reveal and the taste test. You don't have to put it in the fridge, but the fridge will give it a quick set, and then if you don't want to have it today and you want to eat it tomorrow, it stays well.
Very good slice. So let's try Asma.
Oh, you want to try first? Bismillah. Creamy.
Clovey, cinnamony.
Not too sweet. And you get a nice coconut flavor coming through at the end.
Of course, it is really
I feel like maybe if you were to put some coconut chips in it,
Toasted
it might,
flakes.
yeah, it might just elevate your flavor profile.
Yeah. But thank you so much for taking the time to show me yet another recipe.
You're most welcome. So we just want to wish everybody Eid Mubarak here in Trinidad and Tobago and around the world. Have a fun day. Have a safe day. Bye.